Hello students, today we are going to learn important article symmetry elements in a cube. So first of all we will see what is meant by symmetry operations. Symmetry operations are the operations carried out on the crystal such that it leaves the crystal in its original configuration or the initial configuration, or crystal remains invariant under this operation. Symmetry elements are the geometrical entities. It may be line, it may be plane, about which crystal may be rotated or it may be divided such a way that it remains invariant or remains its original configuration. Such a geometrical entity is known as the symmetry elements. So symmetric operations are the operations carried on the crystal such that it leaves the crystal in its original configuration, and the symmetric element is a geometrical entity about which one or more symmetry operations may be carried out. Generally, there are three symmetry elements exhibited by the crystal. The one is nothing but point or the center of symmetry, second plane or reflection symmetry, and the third one is line or axis or the rotation symmetry. So in order to see this here, we first of all remember that last time we have seen the infinite array of points, periodic arrangement of the points is known as space lattice, and in a space lattice there is a small unit which is called as the unit cell. So once you are getting the space lattice, the type of unit cell we are getting, once you are knowing the type of unit cell, the whole crystal geometry or the space lattice can be generated. And the crystal structure is nothing but the repetition of that unit cell in all the directions. So to study the symmetric elements in a crystal means we have to study the symmetric elements in one unit cell. One unit cell is equivalent to the crystal. So we have to find out today the symmetry elements in a cube. So in order to find out, we will see these two definitions, and now we will see what is the point or the center of symmetry. It is a point in the unit cell or the crystal. It is a point in the unit cell or such a way that any line drawn through it meets the surface of the crystal. Any line drawn through it meets the surface of the crystal at equal distances on either side of that point. Such a point is known as the point symmetry or the center of symmetry. As far as cube is concerned, cube is obtained when the size and shape of the unit cell is given by 6 parameters. These are axial lengths A, B and C, and other 3 alpha, beta, gamma are the 3 interaxial angles. So these 6 parameters are essential to describe any unit cell. So in case of the cube, this A is equal to B, is equal to C, alpha is equal to beta, is equal to gamma, and it is equal to 90 degree in case of the cube. So this is the cube particularly. So you are getting all the sides. This is the z axis, that is C, this is B, and this is A. All are equal. Angle are nothing but here you are getting the all angles are the 90 degree. So this is the cube. So as far as cube is concerned, the center point in a cube we have to consider here. If we can consider this is the cube, here like this we can draw, this is the cube, and the center of symmetry means any point in the crystal such that the any line drawn through it, if we can consider this is the point in the unit cell or this, and any line drawn through it, if suppose we can draw this line like this, any line drawn through this meet the surface of the crystal at equal distances. So this distance and this distance is equal from this. Any line, if we can consider this line, then this meets at the surface here. So these distances are the equal. So any line drawn through that point meets the surface of the crystal at equal distances on either side of it. Then such a point is known as the point symmetry or the center of symmetry. So in a cube, obviously the center point in the unit cell is nothing but, and there is only one point, such a one point exists in the crystal. If point is shifted here, this distance is small while this distance is not equal, and therefore according to definition of the point symmetry, it is a point in the crystal such that any line drawn through it meets the surface of the crystal at equal distances. So in a cube there exists only one such a point, and that is nothing but what here, the center. So point or the center of symmetry in the cube is only one, and it is given in this figure here. So this is the one point. So center of symmetry we are getting here the one. There is only one point. Center of symmetry in the cube is only one. That is the center point, for which any line drawn through it meets the surface of the crystal at equal distances. It is shown in this figure. Now the second is nothing but what here, the plane or the reflection symmetry. It is a plane, imaginary plane, passing through the crystal, any crystal. So if suppose this is the cube, any here the plane, imaginary plane passing through the crystal, which divides the crystal into two parts, such that one part is exactly mirror image of the other part. Then such a imaginary plane is known as plane or the reflection symmetry. Any plane. So as far as cube is concerned, we will consider this plane. So cube consists of three opposite pairs of equal and same size. So this is three pairs. This is one and this is one pair. This is another pair. This is, so six faces. This is opposite faces, parallel and opposite faces, and size and shape of these faces are equal. Suppose this is the face, the opposite face is here to belonging to my side. Here this is the same. So cube consists of such a three pairs, and so here if we can divide this straight plane, this is the straight plane, we can divide this crystal into two parts. One part is exactly mirror image of the other part. So this is the straight plane. So as far as according to definition of the plane of the reflection symmetry, it is the imaginary plane passing through the crystal. We can consider here passing through the crystal such that it divides the crystal into two parts, such that one part is exactly mirror image of the other part. So there are obviously three straight planes. This is because this is one plane, this is other plane, and here is nothing but third plane. Third plane. So we can draw here the three imaginary planes which can divide the crystal here into two parts, so that one part exactly mirror image of the other part. So in case of the cube, it is observed that such a three straight planes are observed here. So the straight planes, there are three elements are observed, that is three straight planes as a symmetry elements. So plane or the reflection symmetry, in this case we are getting straight planes 3. Again the crystal is imaginary. We have to consider the imaginary plane passing through this edge and the opposite edge here, this plane or the diagonal planes. You are getting like this diagonal planes. The crystal is divided into two parts. This is one part, this is another part. These are the mirror images of each other, and therefore these diagonal planes are also the plane of symmetry. It is the imaginary plane passing through the crystal. So we can draw such a plane in case of the cube. These are the diagonal planes we can draw here in such a way that here, and obviously it is seen that here the diagonal planes we are getting, there are here the 12 edges, these 12 edges. So opposite edges divided by 2, we are getting 6. So we are getting like this. So this is one plane, this is other plane, this is plane, and passing to this plane and the upper plane, and so on. There are 6 diagonal planes are observed in case of the cube. So here the 6 diagonal planes are observed because there are 12 edges, and opposite edges we are getting divided by 2, means we are getting 6 planes, diagonal planes. So in all here we are getting plane of symmetry, that is 9 plane of symmetry in cube is exist. So here we are getting total plane of symmetry in case of the cube is observed is 9, straight planes 3 and the diagonal plane 6. So in a cube there exists 9 plane of symmetry or the reflection symmetry. The one plane, straight plane is shown here. The straight plane is here, the particularly midpoint which divides the crystal into 2 parts, and one diagonal plane is also shown. We can draw such as 6 diagonal planes also. So one for here simplicity, we will show one straight plane and the diagonal plane. Here this is the plane of symmetry. 9 plane of symmetry are observed in case of the cube. While now the line or the axis or the rotation symmetry, here the line or the axis or rotation symmetry is a line passing through the crystal, and about which crystal may be rotated such that here in one rotation you have to observe how many same appearance is observed here. Then it is known as the line or the axis or rotation symmetry. It is a line about which the axis may be rotated such that the same environment is, or the same configuration is observed in one rotation. If the same configuration is obtained 4 times in one rotation about that line, we can consider the line, and about that line we can rotate the crystal, and within one rotation the crystal shows the same appearance 4 times in one rotation, then it is called as the fourfold symmetry. Why it is called as fourfold? The same appearance occurs 4 times, so it is called as fourfold symmetry. And the axis along which that crystal can be rotated so that we are getting the 4 times the same appearance in one rotation, then it is called as the tetrad axis. Then it is called as what here? The tetrad axis here. So as far as cube is concerned here, and if suppose the cube is rotated about the line passing through the midpoints and perpendicular to opposite faces, like this. If suppose this is the line here, this is the line, it is the line perpendicular to these opposite faces and passing through the midpoint of these faces here, and the crystal is rotated here. If suppose this is the appearance, if crystal is rotated through 90 degree, the same appearance occurs. So we can start here. So within the one rotation, first you are getting the second appearance, you are getting third appearance, and here you are getting fourth appearance. So 4 times you are getting the same appearance when the crystal is rotated about the line passing through the midpoints of the opposite faces here, and perpendicular to their faces, like this, perpendicular to these faces and passing through the midpoint of these faces. Crystal shows same appearance 4 times in one rotation. Then it is called as fourfold symmetry, and this axis is known as tetrad axis. So as far as cube is concerned, how many this tetrad axis or the fourfold symmetry is observed? How many elements are observed? This is 1, you are getting this is 2, and this is 3. So you are getting 3 tetrad axis in case of the cube. So as far as cube is concerned, the fourfold symmetry tetrad axis is observed. That is nothing but 3 in case of the cube. So here 3, and such a figure is shown here. This is the line passing through the midpoints of the opposite faces, and it is rotated, crystal is rotated through 90 degree here. We are getting 4 times same appearance, and this is known as the fourfold symmetry. This is fourfold symmetry, and this is known as the tetrad axis. In case of the cubic, there exist 3 tetrad axis, and it is not shown. There is one is shown, but you are getting to this side we are getting, and this side also you are getting. So we are getting 3 tetrad axis in case of the cube. If cube is rotated along the line passing through the diagonal here, like this diagonal, so we can see here diagonal through 120 degree. If suppose this is the same appearance you are getting here through 120 degree, and within one rotation you are getting 3 times same appearance. This is 1, 2, 2, and this is nothing but 3. So you are getting 3. Means if the cube is rotated about the line, about this line passing through the diagonal, the same appearance occurs through 120 degree, same appearance occurs, that is 3 times in one rotation. In one rotation, if the crystal is rotated in particularly 360 degree, that is one rotation is completed, you are getting the same appearance 3 times. Then it is called as threefold symmetry, and this axis is known as triad axis. And here you are getting, this is the triad axis here, and it is rotated through 120 degree, same appearance occurs. Means in one rotation you are getting 3 times same appearance. So it is known as what here? Threefold symmetry. So threefold symmetry is obtained when crystal is rotated about the line passing through the diagonal of the cubic crystal, and it is rotated through 120 degree. Same appearance occurs. It means 3 times in one rotation. 12 into 3, 120 into 3, 360 you are getting. That is 3 times in one rotation. So we are getting, this is the triad axis. So as far as we are getting how many such a triad axis exist in the cube. So this is 1. You are getting this and this. So you are getting 8 corners. So opposite corners divided by 4, you are getting 4 triad axis. This particularly, then this, and then this. So you are getting the 4 triad axis in case of the cube. So threefold symmetry exists, and there are four such lines we can triad axis. There are 4 triad axis, mean 4 triad axis in case of the cube are 4. While if the cube is rotated above the line passing through the midpoint of the edges of the opposite edges like this. This is the edge, opposite edge is this. We can consider the line passing through the midpoints of the edges here through 180 degree. So you have to observe here. This is the same appearance you are getting. Suppose this is the face towards you, and if this is rotated through up to this, you are getting same appearance through 180 degree. And again we can rotate this to get the same position. One rotation complete, you are getting same appearance 2 times. Means it is two-fold symmetry. Same appearance is occur here, and so it is called as what here? Two-fold symmetry. Such a axis is given here. This edge, opposite edge this, and line passing to the midpoints of this edge exactly. And crystal is rotated through 180 degree. Then same appearance occurs. That is 2 times. 180 into 2. 360 degree you are getting. That is 2 times same appearance we are getting, and therefore it is two-fold symmetry. And such a axis, the line about which you can rotate it, what we call as the diad axis. Why it is diad? 2 times we are getting. Why it is triad? It is threefold symmetry. Why it is tetrad? It is fourfold symmetry. 4 times same appearance getting, 3 times same appearance getting. In case of this, we are getting 2 times same appearance. Therefore, 2 times means it is the diad axis here. And as far as the cube is concerned, we are getting such a 6 axis. So this is 1, this is 2. Here we are getting this is this edge and opposite 3. Here is 4, here is 5, and here is nothing but 6. Because there are 12 edges, so we are getting 6. So we are getting the 6 two-fold symmetry. Or the diad axis, there are 6 diad axes. So in all we can observe here 6 plus 4, 13. 13 line or the axis of symmetry is observed in case of the cube. So the symmetry elements, how many symmetric elements in a cube exist? So this is nothing but this is 1, that is point symmetry, plane of symmetry, that is total 9, out of which it is divided into these 3, these 6 here, and this is 3, 4, 6. So in all we are getting 23 symmetry elements in case of the cube. So you might be getting the answer. How many symmetric elements are exist in case of the cube? There are 23 symmetry elements. This is point symmetry. It is a point in the crystal such that any line drawn through it meets the surface of the crystal at equal distances. Such a point only one is exist in case of the cube. While plane or the reflection symmetry, it is a plane, imaginary plane passing through the crystal such that it divides the crystal into 2 parts, such that one part is exactly mirror image of the other part. Then such a plane, straight planes are observed, 3 straight planes are observed, and diagonal planes are 6. So total 9 planes we are getting. And in case of the line, it is the line about which crystal may be rotated such that it leaves the crystal in the same appearance more than once in one rotation. If same appearance occurs 4 times, it is called as fourfold symmetry. If the same appearance occurs 3 times, it is called as threefold symmetry. If same appearance occurs 2 times, it is called as twofold symmetry. If the same appearance occurs 6 times, it is called as sectant symmetry, and so on. But students, you remember that five-fold symmetry is not exist. Why? You have to find out the answer by referring the textbooks and the reference books. Okay. So in case of the symmetry elements in a cube, there are 23 elements, symmetric elements are exist. So today we have seen the important article, symmetry of what is meant by symmetric operations, what is meant by symmetric elements. Symmetric elements are of three types. So crystal exhibit the three types of the symmetry: point, plane, or line or axis or rotation symmetry. And in case of the cube, there are 23 symmetric elements are observed. Okay, thank you.